Good evening to Allen fans. Another show, another evening, EPL football at its finest. And we have a lot to talk about this game week or match day, whatever you want to call it, because we have 5 goal performances, we have draws, we have penalties, we have all kind of different things happening this weekend. And London derbies, all kind of different things are happening this weekend. Happened last weekend that we're going to talk about. Even a game today. West Ham showing the EPL that they are here to stay when it comes to being a top 5 club, top 6, maybe. We'll see how it works. All right. So, good evening, fellas. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
You're
Just
here.
take my leg.
Yes. Definitely. Memphis is
I'm having a
good.
five. I'm
Maul is
having a
good.
5 star day.
5-star day. All right. And yeah, it's a Monday, and we are ready to do a review. I just want to say, if I forget, I might forget, so I'm going to say it now. We're going to have a usual show on Thursday, but we're doing something different. We're doing a special episode on Friday. So look forward to that, and I will probably say it again later on in the show. But let's get started. Before we actually get to the actual reviews. Let's talk first about the best goal of the weekend. The best goal of the weekend. All
I
right,
think
so
that
guys,
I
what are
think
your
that's
thoughts on that?
easy. And that's an easy one this week. It has to be Ings, Danny Ings.
Oh, I thought
I
you were gonna
would
say
have
Lukaku.
to. Ah,
Pardon?
I thought you were gonna say Lukaku.
man,
Why would I
no,
say that, Memphis?
you just come up
Memphis
with
just
it
start
too
going like Montreal, man.
early. Wow. Oh yeah, but for real,
And
the
and
Danny
just to
Ings.
let you know, Memphis, that's not a good thing.
That is true. That is
Wow.
definitely true. All right, Suko here in the building. He says Danny Ings. I think we all can agree on that, boy. I mean,
hmm
we know he has that in his locker, and yet he produced a quality performance. We got a couple people here on news saying, shot.
Oh, this is why you don't hear me since yesterday, dog. We'll
I
see
am
you.
here.
Big up yourself.
Oh wow.
Yes, O'Neal.
Okay. So yeah, but the way he connected with it, that's why they bought him. They bought him to score goals like that, to bring those moments of brilliance. And boy, you sure you didn't want? You sure you don't regret buying Danny Ings? He could have done that for you. You don't use Danny Ings right now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was never against getting the Danny Ings, but City
Okay.
wanted a world-class striker in front of him.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute when we get to the review. All right, so we can move on. That's best goal of the weekend. If any of the fans think otherwise, if you think that is the case, and I'm sure it might be there. I don't know if you want to bring up that one little comment there. All right, but
I'll bring it up.
yeah,
I'll do the least.
How
that's
that
the least. Them
how that
say
make this shit?
Malachi Pocket Shack Boy. Oh, okay. All right, for fans, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we just came from a football game. And yeah, Malachi is one of the players that was playing defense, and Shaq was on offense. And apparently, he was pocketed. Okay, so note the inverted comments. All right, so Munchie in the building. Munchie, how you doing? You feeling a lot better this weekend than last weekend?
You
Buddy,
see, John Early?
Well,
I'm
he's on the
always
show.
feeling good.
You're always feeling good. So
Always feeling
whether you
good.
get 1-0 or you score 5, you're always feeling good.
Yeah, win, lose, or jam, always feeling good.
What
Cause
was your best?
I know the capabilities of my team, so
Okay,
I know
okay.
it's not whether I'm gonna get the result this week. Wishing and hoping. I know it's gonna get done. So I'm always
No.
feeling good, bro.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And then we see you say, "Oh boy, here comes Munchie." All right, Munchie, you have a reputation. What's your best goal of the weekend, Munchie? From what you know of, what you've seen, what's your best goal?
That'll be the Danny Ings, buddy.
The Danny
Oh,
Ings one.
really?
Okay.
Danny Ings?
Uh, okay.
I was gonna
Which
say Lukaku, but
Uh,
oh Lord of
Shaq,
mercy.
you call it now.
I mean, I would question your football knowledge if you said Lukaku, though.
I
No,
mean,
of
Shaq.
it was
course.
Remember we said when I said Lukaku.
Exactly. I told you it wasn't a good thing, ain't it?
Oh man. One thing for sure though, that I mean the Lukaku goal wasn't a bad goal though. You know,
It was a
pure
Of
challenge.
course.
striker's
I
goal.
mean,
It
the
was a
build
pure
up,
No, it
striker's
was
goal.
it was his weaker foot. Come on.
weak of what?
What?
You scrape with the bottom of the bar and no Munchie.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's his weaker foot.
Okay.
Oh boy. Amija here says Fred own goal, hands down the best goal of the season. I agree with you 100%. Amija, good one there, definitely. And O'Neill agrees here. He's saying Ings goal. That's the
Yeah,
case.
man.
Don't
Yeah,
forget,
man.
fans, you can still, as you watch this, you can still share it to other people. Tell them that we're live and tell them that we're talking football. If you love football, this is where you need to be. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Best game of the weekend. What's the best game of the weekend? What I would say. Hmm.
Let
The
Munchie
West
That'll
go.
be
Ham,
the one from today.
the West Ham games not looking good these days, boy.
Yeah.
2 games and 4 goals each. When are we
Lingard
gonna
too.
start to give David Moyes his credit, man? He picking up where he left off last season. When are we gonna start to give Antonio some recognition? I mean, it's
I
a
mean,
win.
just a shout out Antonio. He scored his what 50 a goal today
Wow,
Hmm.
he
for
did. Big
West
ups
Ham.
to him.
He's been
Big
The
ups to him.
yeah.
all-time top goal scorer.
Right,
Okay.
right. That's it.
Yep.
He got the number
Oh.
9 shirt this season, and
Uh-huh.
he scored 2 today. He got a goal and 2 assists last week. So starting
Mm.
out hot.
But
Big ups to him, especially when he used to play right back. No man a
Right
strike.
from there.
Right back the man used to
but
play. Right? And man
how
a
is
strike.
60 goals an all-time highest? Like 50? Really?
That's a good point.
I'm
That's definitely a
thinking.
good point.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't stay there for long.
True. Yeah, once you start to get hot, they sell you. So you can never really
Mm.
rack up any
Yeah.
any proper sets of goals.
That's true.
O'Neill here says Arsenal versus Chelsea. All right, was his game of the week. And then we have Pemberton coming in here. Best game, Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Yeah, big
Suka,
up yourself,
Everton.
Pemberton.
Yeah, Everton versus
Yeah.
Leeds was good.
I saw that game. That was the game that I watched for Adam fans,
Yeah.
and it was a good game. It was a really good game. I was really disappointed. You know, we'll talk about this in a minute. Yeah, big as Suzuki. Now we have him. You know, he again is at the top of the table after match day 2. I don't think he won the game week, but I
No.
think that
Killing
think that
somebody tight. Think killing maybe
yeah, I
2 of them.
think yeah, I think skill and somebody else tied. You know, with that. I'm gonna check right here now. But Suko for sure is still reigning on top. Big ups to Suko with that, definitely, and his performance with the fantasy. He's doing pretty well up there. Let me see. I'm looking at it now. Oh, actually, no, Suko actually won the game week. He has 81.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
81. Okay.
he has
Yes, super.
81. So he
Yeah.
won.
Them
He
man a
won
hot
the.
dog.
Oh, they updated it again.
Yeah,
So he
super
got
is a
more
hot dog.
points. Yeah, they
Them man
updated
a
it.
hot
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, because literally I just checked it like 10 minutes ago, right? And it was somebody else, and they gave Suka some more points. I don't know where they just added some more points here. So he's at 189 in first. Netflix and Chilwell is second with 177, and I'm in third, 175, and Shaq is fourth, 171.
And that
Days
you
and
say,
fourth. Yeah,
Shaq is 4th?
Shaq is
What?
Yeah.
fourth. All
Where's
right.
Munchie?
Let's look to see where Munchie is. The Munch.
Only 2 game week gone.
Number 16. He's 16th. Dale Thomason 16th. Munch, you gonna get up there?
First thing first. I don't know why Shaq is asking for me when it's City, it's Monchi. Slow and steady wins the race, buddy.
You know.
Right?
Okay. You called him out, Munchie. You called him out. You told him you're gonna be ahead of him.
Of course, and I will. That's what I'm saying. But I got to point out one thing.
You haven't even got half of my in 2 game week. You haven't even got half of my
boy.
points yet, bro.
Oh boy.
Really?
Yes.
How much points
Buddy,
you
you at 170. Wait, try to tell me. I'm at
Oh, you're
130.
really checking. You're checking. You're checking.
No, just said you're at 170.
171
I don't even
to
know
be
what you are.
171.
I don't even know where you are. How much you are.
Before Antonio scored 2, I was at 121. And I got like what, 15 or 16 points. I'm like 130 something.
You're 139. You're 139 right
Yeah.
All the way down there.
Yeah,
Buddy.
That's like 40 points.
You're just
That's
like
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
30 something.
32 points away. But I gotta point out member mentality. He still hasn't
Mm.
broken the 100 barrier markers yet after 2 games.
Yo, stop trouble, Joe, man.
So
Yeah,
For real?
Joe.
I think there's something wrong with
Whoa,
him.
where is Joe? Where is Joe?
You gotta
That's a
go
good
down to the
question.
40s, buddy. Go down to the
The
40s.
I'm trying
40?
to
How
I'm
much
In
is
the
in
trying
the
to
table.
40?
find.
In the table, not the
I'm
points. In the
looking.
table. I think he's at
Yeah,
70 something. 72? Or how much?
Just
okay, I'm looking for Joe. Okay, yes, I
don't
find
scroll
him. He's
past 45, yeah?
39. He's 39 with 81 points
Don't scroll
to
past
Oh.
10.
45.
Okay, let
Okay.
me see. Wow, okay.
Only you
Let me
said
see.
season 9. How many points only
Okay,
you got?
let me just finish up with Joe here. What happened to Joe? Uh
He probably having Arsenal
Iheanacho,
players in his team.
Iheanacho, Tony, and Wilson gave him nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that was his front line. Iheanacho, Tony, and
Hey, not
Wilson
you
was
not
his
get a
front line.
game. You know, see them man by a
That gave
striker.
that gave him nothing. Cresswell gave him nothing. Martinez gave him 5. Rafinha, Grealish, and Trent is who gave him some points. That was it. Rough week, Joe. So when you see this,
All right, Joe will
talk
bounce
about
back.
it. All
Joe will
right, but
definitely
yeah,
bounce back.
33rd in the league, represent.
And shout out to Amija. He's always been the one giving all the talks, but yet still his talks doesn't back up his fantasy
he's
his
9.
fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
good Munchie. Good Munchie. All right.
yeah, I said I checked out a couple of the standings before I came on, and I see all those love to give me big chat, but yet still I'm miles away ahead of
Uh,
them. Just saying.
yeah. But I think what's his name? Suka here's reminding us the bonus points you added. Thank you for that, Suka. That's what happened. Yeah, they added the bonus points. So then Suka, because I knew Suka was 11 points ahead of me, and now he's 14. So he got that little extra boost there. But big ups to Suka again. But as we said last, Suka started hot last fantasy. And by the way, we're gonna do Champions League. Big ups to Memphis reminding us of that. So everybody who's involved in this, don't forget we'll also be doing the Champions League one as well. So it's not an opportunity for Munchie to try and win something. Right, Munchie?
Monty, if it's one thing you guys never heard I'm saying, oh, I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna win that. I don't
Oh,
count my
okay.
eggs before they hatch. I
We do
just
it all
keep
the
it with
time
the
with
flow.
City. We do it all the
No,
time with
that's
City, though.
different. That's different. City is city, but fantasy you never know.
But Munchie is Munchie. Simple as that.
Okay, all right. So let's do another one here. Player of the weekend. Player of the weekend. Who's the player of the weekend?
Antonio.
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 2 goals and an assist. Yeah. Speaking of
Antonio.
that, Salah and Bruno, didn't show up. I expected Salah not to show up. He don't ever show up against
I
Burnley.
mean, uh,
He don't ever show up against Burnley. The
while
stats
we
say
on
so.
the while we on the Bruno, everybody's sorting for it like it's not Bruno. Give it the ball.
True, but I was gonna mention it later. But a couple referees came out saying that they would give it a foul. So
Lukaku. I mean, it was
But
just Arsenal.
Lukaku.
but come on, like you guys go on like if it's the first time Bruno gave away ball in Manchester United team. Like he
No,
does it all the
I'm
time.
just saying that because if it was Pogba, the world would have ended.
That's
Oh,
very, very
okay. I
true.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
Player of the weekend. So we're gonna say it's who? We're gonna say it's Antonio.
I won't give it
Gabriel
Antonio.
Jesus with the close second.
Anyways,
Big up to
Yeah,
the
he has
boss.
No,
he has
it's a
2
shout.
assists,
That's a
doesn't
shout.
he? He did play
With the
That's a
very
close
shout.
well.
second.
He did play
One-
very,
one to
very, very
Grealish.
well. All right. We'll talk about that later, Suka. Grealish, thoughts? Kept for keeping a clean sheet. A joke
Kept-
going with Antonio. Okay. All right. If it says so. All right.
Yeah,
No
man,
problem.
Antonio, man.
Yeah, man. I think he's been performing very well. This is back-to-back games, man. He's doing his thing. Fans, tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. Who is the player of the weekend for you? Let us know. O'Neill says no foul for me and Bruno. Yeah, I think honestly, I didn't think it was a foul. Either. But then again, the others were saying, who are unbiased, saying it is.
it's not a fault for me either.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a foul. But I was reading an article before the show saying an ex-referee was saying he would give it. So who knows? All right, all right. So yeah, big shout out second place. I would give Gabriel Jesus. I think he came into this game saying, okay, so I want to treat me. Most sure I can do things. He had 2 assists, right? 2 assists.
Yeah.
Was correct.
Mhm.
Yeah. So big ups to him as well. Do you have anybody with a third you want to show the honorable mention? Their performance for the weekend.
Worst player of
Some
the weekend.
Worst player of the weekend.
Martial.
Fred
Ah, boy, that is so true.
Maguire,
Martial,
Fred
number
Maguire,
one.
Matic.
Number one.
Yeah, I'm
Matic,
continue.
The whole,
Matic.
Bruno.
the whole of
I give
United.
Matic a blind. I give Matic a blind.
Everybody except Pogba and Greenwood.
Fair.
I'm telling.
Yeah.
I'm telling. Top
Martial
scapegoat.
at the top
I'm
of the
telling.
Martial at the top of the list.
How the man top? The man almost score if the man never clear him off the line. What?
Almost
There,
don't
then so.
come. I
Almost
told
got
you
What there,
score.
then so.
Memphis.
I
Why
told
y'all
you
not
better than Martial.
why y'all
I
not
told
talking
you.
about
I,
Maguire taking the knee in the middle of a football game? Eh?
Because it's for good initiative. Why you getting on a man? Black Lives
Man, you
Matter
know,
and
the
about-
man
everything.
just support the black people and them over there.
Yo,
And Martial over there make black people look bad.
Or
So I mean, say
right
it was.
now, if I see Armstrong walk on the road,
Uh-huh.
I'll literally burst his head. Honestly,
that's a good save by the hair, one thing.
good
That's
save.
true. That was
That's
a
not
good
a
save.
save. Armstrong basically just kicked it on him.
Henderson now saved that now. I'm telling you.
Of course he would. Of course he would. Mari, you got thoughts of Mari? Mari had a bad game?
Mari
I
made the
wouldn't
most
say
tackles in the game,
Oh, he
I
got
wouldn't say he had a
bullied.
bad game. I just Lukaku had
Mm.
a bullied him man.
Ooh, Suka with the points here. Martial, time for Greenwood up top and Sancho left. Just tell them again, Suka.
Oh,
Tell
we play
them
one
again.
CDM. What, I don't
Tell
know
them
why. We
again.
playing Southampton and playing 2 CDMs. Why?
O'Neal with the facts though. All joke aside, worst play this weekend, Darwin starting 11. Well
Like
done, well
who is
done,
this guy? No, it's
well
accustomed to get
done.
5 from me at
No,
Etihad.
but them man different as Ben look. Like I don't know what happened to them.
They
No,
was
I know
scared.
the left back for
I
sure.
They
agree.
was
He
scared. The
he
left back for
he
sure.
was a sweetie
He was
because
awful.
I read it into like against not for real against Liverpool. Salah had what 1 goal and 2 assists, and Salah was playing on the right. Salah literally teared him up. And against City, look at Walker. Walker just played those 2 balls back to back, like straight, like there's no one there. And Gabriel Jesus just getting in and behind him. He had to get sub at half time. So I think to me he was the worst player of the weekend. Like this guy got sub at half time.
Yeah, he didn't have a good game. He didn't have a good game at all. Angelie says here, Fred full of. There we go. Let's move on, guys. Team of the weekend. Gotta give City that. They scored 5 goals unanswered.
Yeah, probably.
I want to give West Ham now because West Ham had the tougher game. And they scored
I mean,
4.
I'd
They
still give
scored
West Ham
4
because
for the second time.
I'll give West Ham.
Right?
they played Leicester City and
Yeah.
City played Norwich.
City played Norwich. So
I agree.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
I
agree
want to
with that
give
too.
West Ham. Yeah, big ups to
No,
them again. Where
I
West
would
Ham?
like taking away the fact
Somebody
not
clip
because
this.
Leicester City were down a guy, but like West Ham played a team that actually is in the top 6 and actually challenging for titles. City played a newly promoted
I
team
disagree.
that accustomed to like always get 5 from City. So it was basically a walk in the park for City. Now it could have gotten more. But as you see, when Tielemans got back one, West Ham was kind of like, on the back foot a little, but they showed their strength and pulled through and got 2 more goals. So
And I was so
would give West
disappointed
Ham.
with that, man, because I wanted that clean sheet points there from a defender, Kufal, man, and then I would have looked closer to Suka, but say good sometime, right? They get one.
Yeah.
And so
You
there we go.
expected you wanted a clean sheet from West Ham?
I was hoping for it. They were man down, unless there was a man down. I was hoping
From
they would
West
sit
Ham?
back. But they were man down. My chances go up, right? It's 10 men. It's 10
You
men.
forget
less than
West Ham love win by
Concede.
4-3 and
Isn't it?
5-4 and
I know. I was expecting much, but Kufal did give me an assist though. So because to him, I'm still gonna take you on my team though. All right, anyway, all right. So that's that. All right, so that's team of the week. Let's actually talk about the actual games themselves. And we were surprised. Any other honorable mentions? Anybody want to say anything that they saw over the weekend that they liked, they appreciated? That they want to throw out here before we actually get into the reviews.
Shout
Yeah,
out to Brighton.
Ah, good shout, Memphis.
Yeah, shout out to
What was
Brighton
that?
for real. Thank you for the clean sheet point, Brighton. I appreciate that as well.
Ben White too.
Okay, shout out to Ben.
Yeah.
Why are we shouting out to Ben White?
Shout out to Pep, so
The
you can
Pep.
clearly see. Yeah, no Mendy
No
get you
Ake.
wins.
Ake
No
was
man
the
No,
problem.
gets you in
Look, Laporte score also. Ake would have never scored that.
it's
stats.
okay.
Ake would have given an goal.
Yes, you would.
It's okay.
That was the easiest goal anybody could ever score. The man just swing his foot.
Okay.
No love for Ake at all, boy. Former Chelsea product, they're not getting no love at all. All right, Liverpool versus Burnley. All right, end up being 2-0. Goals from Mane and Jota. Two good goals, actually, with assists from the left back and the right back. Thoughts on this game? No Liverpool fans on the board, but still, though, we all think about this. Liverpool win the league?
No. But
No.
like I
It
told
still
y'all,
exists.
Burnley going down this year. I don't think they're pulling it off again.
Mm,
Because some of that defending was kind of unusual for a Burnley team.
I mean,
yeah,
Uh,
Burnley does exactly what it says on the tin, boy. Even in the first couple minutes of the game, maybe 10, 15, they were putting in some early balls that
they
would,
were.
giving Liverpool some trouble there, but they just
Yeah,
can't really finish. You mean when you watch Burnley, you know exactly what you're getting. They're gonna try and be physical with you. Liverpool just steadied the ship and got a goal. I mean, I couldn't believe that Jota scored that header. And you would normally think that Jota would have scored a header on Burnley, but
yeah.
delivery was good and he got it on his man.
The delivery was pretty good. So sad they have to get Robertson come in and take the man's spot. Because the man work hard for
Tell
his
them, man.
spot. But
Good
that's
uh,
4 man that
Josh.
That's big boss.
Let me answer the second part of the question. Liverpool win the league? I don't think so. Like
Why?
right now,
They haven't really
to
played
to
anyone.
not really that, but like you can see now in the Prem right now, you
Mm,
gotta have depth. And looking at
This
Liverpool, you take with the front like Shaqiri signed for Leon, I think. I think I
mhm.
see Fabrizio confirmed it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah,
you
he
take away
did.
the front three, who's there?
you're right,
Kids.
Munchie.
Wijnaldum left. Nabukater can't do what Wijnaldum do because he's not a goal scorer. He's not a sister. He's just there because hey, Wijnaldum left. Let me just put you in the team. Thiago still can get the foothold of his
Not like
Barcelona
Thiago would
Bayern
make a
Munich game.
difference.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like Liverpool fans like they say, oh, Virgil van Dijk is back, so we're gonna win the league. No,
Hmm.
the
But
teams
but
have
Munchie,
strengthened.
Mm,
right, Munchie, I hear your point, and I agree with you that they need depth. But the depth would really only be a problem, or the lack of a depth would only be a problem if they have injuries.
exactly.
If they stay fit, Munchie, and answer the question this way: if they stay fit,
Mm.
what do you think the chances are winning the league?
No, okay, we know what their front three is capable of, right?
Right.
And we know how solid they are when Van Dijk is playing, right? But as I said, the other tighter contenders, they have strengthened and hugely too. So that Liverpool team actually got weaker if you look at it compared
Because
to
the
the
Liverpool
rest
11,
tighter
the
contenders.
starting team.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Okay, okay.
So I don't think they'll have enough to push. Plus they're in Champions League as well. So what will their focus be? Hey, let's try go all the way in Champions League or let's try settle for the Premier League and wherever. But
yeah, but
that's just me.
Munchie, to Shaq's point, though, we'll move on from this after that, is that concern, concerning Shaq's point, the year Liverpool won the league, they didn't have any injury issues. Their starting 11 remained largely fit, and if they can do that again, then
I
we'll see
know,
how it
but as
goes.
I said, Josh, counteracting that, the
Mm,
rest teams have strengthened. The time when Liverpool won the league, it was only City the only team that were chasing them. When you look at
yeah.
now, you have Chelsea, you have Leicester City, you have Man
Hmm.
United, You
Hmm.
know,
But they
they're
but they
actually
starting 11.
challenging now.
The starting 11 can still beat anybody else starting 11
I
though.
mean, to
It's
be fair now,
can.
they starting never ain't really all that right now, now.
I hear you. True, but it's more about the
Cause
system than the players. Wouldn't you say?
but the system only to me the system only effective because they played Norwich and Burnley
Hmm.
and they still conceded some chances. The team of better quality are taking those chances
So you're telling
and would
them.
be
Yeah,
and would
they're not
also be
looking
defending
convincing to
better.
me. Yeah,
Hmm.
they
Okay.
didn't
Good
look
point. Good
convincing
point.
to me. But
Good point. Let's move over. Let's talk about Southampton versus United. It ended up being 1-1. Southampton scored first. They gave it to be it ended up being a Fred own goal, and then Greenwood ended up scoring in the second half. United were not able to get the second or
Shout out to skill though, because there was no bat.
yes,
Just
short of the skill.
shout
You
out to
know,
skill.
apparently the water was off, and there was no
Hey,
bat
Chris, turn off the
necessary there.
water.
Turn him off, boy. Tell you,
that's
cut
why
him
I wanna
off.
I wanna kill Armstrong because if he had scored that, oh my gosh,
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
skill
yeah.
would
yeah.
have
So
deleted
Hold
it.
on, wait. We
move
acting
from
like United
fortunate to
didn't have
skill.
chances that they missed. Pogba
That's
got a
true.
header,
I know, but
Marshall got a header.
after that the Armstrong stance came late, and I don't
Mhm.
think
Hey,
Southampton would actually sit back deep, and I don't
Yeah,
think
who
you all
that?
would have actually gotten that win with that equalizer.
yeah, you may be right. You know, Southampton came and did their thing. And United, if they want to be title challengers, they have to win games like
I
this.
mean, we
So
just equal in away record still now, so.
that is another. That's
Joe,
actually
why
an
are you
interesting
typing?
stat. All
Joe,
right.
stop typing.
Yeah, Joe apparently is trying to do his still a quick
Good.
cameo. All right, in and out, Joe. The fans want to know why you in 39th. Just want to
Good
show.
evening, good
It,
evening,
it's
good
a it's a
evening, good
process
evening.
just like Arteta.
I mean, I'm still at work, but I just wanted to hop in and give a
Mhm.
quick cameo so that they can't say that when I lose, they can't find me like Munchie.
Oh, they
So
can't
I
find
just
you.
If
wanted
it's
to
one thing, you guys
come
can
out
never
here.
prove that fact.
Well, we'll
Okay.
since you're here, we'll get to the Arsenal Chelsea game. But when the man said, Joe, that you pick your fantasy team like Arteta.
Listen.
So the man say, so the man say. I did say it. I did say it, bro. I did say it.
But I
Laugh,
find the repeat joke.
laugh best. That is all I'm going to say.
Man,
Nothing else.
you were first
Boy,
for like 5 minutes, you know, and
but
then
but
oh man, no. There we go. Joe Piggy team like Arteta. Talk to us, Joe. What happened, Joe? What happened? Chelsea Arsenal 2-0. What happened, Joe?
Hey, there's no long story to it. Chelsea were the better team, expected. There were some things that we could have done better. The few chances we did get, we could have capitalized on them more.
Was it a
Um,
penalty?
the penalty, it's for me, it's a penalty, but it's one of those penalties that if it's against you, you wouldn't want them to give.
Okay. Okay.
So I can live with it, honestly, because regardless, any Arsenal fan that's going to go on a rant about us not getting the penalty, it makes no
Mm,
sense. Regardless, we deserve to lose the game. Um, we conceded the first goal again, the overload on TNE side, and then we conceded the second goal from the exact same thing.
true.
I mean, they were a better team, and Lukaku, look, listen, bro. If this is the Lukaku we have to expect going forward for Chelsea, yeah, I'm switching my
Mm,
I'm
okay.
switching what I
Okay.
said for the standings, and I'm putting Chelsea as the title favorites.
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Chance with the close on the 31st, Joe. I can soon come in, so maybe I might switch again.
The
So hold
finals are
that
fair
thought.
play too.
We'll see. We'll see. You know, Adam fans will cover the transfer thing. All right.
I mean,
Since we're on
Harry
this
Kane will
topic,
first need to be in the box, Munchie.
Huh?
Harry Kane will
mm,
first need to be in the box.
No worry, all that
we
will come into play.
I want to
All
bring
right.
this point. I want to bring this point out though. Suku says hard luck to Arsenal. I won't judge them based on the fact they're missing quite a core part of their team. Yeah, you know, I have some other Arsenal fans that I've been liaising with making the same point too. That Had they had their full squad, no thanks to COVID, they would have been a
I
different
wonder why
game.
Shaq is smiling. What are you
Thoughts on
looking for?
that?
Some
I
Listen,
mean, who was
listen.
missing? Who's missing?
Somebody,
What you say,
Partey.
Munchie?
No, I see. After Josh made a statement, I see a little smirk came on your face. So I wonder if
To be
And
honest,
that
he's
was a
guys,
coming.
to be
little.
honest, guys,
He's
Chelsea
coming.
had their full squad. You put Ben White, Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Partey in that game. Isn't it a different game?
But Chelsea didn't have their full squad.
Nah,
Kante was still unfit and had to come off the bench.
hey,
There
Yeah,
was
but
listen.
Thiago
look who they
Silva.
played. Look who they played, though. Look who they played. Look who they
Lukaku,
Them man,
played.
them man had Mount playing 6.
No, but
Mount
no,
is
no,
the
no, no,
starter.
no. He's just yeah.
come on, Memphis.
Come on, bro.
the man had Alonso,
Really?
Chilwell out.
Oh man.
Chilwell out.
With the teams that we beat them with in the past,
Mhm.
with Martin Odegaard in the team, an out and out number 10 that will pick that pass instead of going backward. I'm not going to say we would have won, but it would have been a much more entertaining game. Much,
Mm.
much more entertaining game. And yeah, we lost, but at the same time, I honestly felt like the youngsters tried their best.
Yeah.
There's some things that Arteta let the team with for me personally in terms of tactics.
Mhm.
I felt like from the jump we should have gone with the back three. We didn't. He went with the back four.
Mm.
At the same time,
Mm.
he went with the back four. We got some chances. We didn't put any of them away. If we put at least one of those away and
Yeah.
score one, and let's say we awarded that penalty, it's a completely different narrative in the media. So, at the end of the
Mm.
day, it is what it is.
O'Neill agrees with you here. He says Arteta should have played a 3 at the back. I don't know why he's playing a 4
That's
at the
that's
back.
that. I think I said that in the previous show. The back three is what you won the FA Cup with in that
Bro,
run when he started out.
everybody said. I think if you were to walk up to a blind person and ask him what Arteta should do against Chelsea, he would tell you play a back three.
Shaq, you agree? Back 3?
He should have gone with the back three. However, tactically, I watched an analysis show this afternoon, and
Mm.
invariably, most of the match, Shaka dropped back to make that 3. Whenever those 2 goals that Chelsea scored, in both of those goals, Shaka wasn't in the back 3 anymore. He was in the midfield. Now, personally, if he was going to go, I believe he should have gone with the back 3. I agree with Joe. We spoke about that. But with the back 4, I think he should have used the 2 midfielders. Okay, put it this way: use the 2 midfielders, the 2 CDMs, and the 2 centre backs, and make like a box formation in front of the Chelsea attack. So you stop the ball going into Lukaku. And okay, what Arsenal did, Arsenal tried to stop the number 10 from playing instead of trying to stop the ball into Lukaku. I thought that they should have tried to stop the ball into Lukaku because Lukaku is the main threat. I think we can deal with the 2 number 10s other than without focusing directly on them. That's the way I thought the game should have gone. But
I have a
hey,
question. I have a question to Shaq. Based on watching both goals, right? It seemed to me that there was overload on one side, and then once the ball was then distributed back to the midfield, then you had a wide open Reece James there, making that overlapping run on the right hand side. And then the ball was then shot. He scored one, and then one was then crossed back into the back.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was a beautiful ball, boy. I'm not gonna lie.
But if you check back both goals, the first question somebody would ask is, well, who's covering the left hand side that Reece James has acre of space for? Is that where Xhaka was supposed to be? Xhaka was supposed to fill that spot?
No, not the left wing back spot. Shaka comes in and make the 3 at the back. So he would be holding Murray and Shaka. And Tierney would stay wide. On both of those goals, Tierney kept coming in. If you watch it, Tierney kept coming in to make the 3 because Shaka was in the middle, trying to stop them guys from playing. So in the first goal, especially what Mount did, Mount started to make a run to the box. Tierney followed him, and Reece James came around.
Okay. I see what you're saying, because I was wondering where he get all this space from, Joe.
Yeah, but say 1, say 2, right? I kind of understood what Arteta was trying to do yesterday, but at the same time, I don't think your youth players who you try to do that with. You play the safer option and you go with the three back. With the full squad, Partey, Odegaard, Lacazette, etc.,
Mhm.
I would be much more comfortable with him trying it because they press better, they would shut down the spaces better, and probably have better communication.
But what
But
happened to if you're good enough, you're old enough? What happened to that? So what if the people in them young? Do follow the system?
Yeah,
yeah, but
Joe, that's what I think. Sorry, there, Joe. That's what I think he stayed. I could be wrong. That's why I think he stayed with it.
with
We haven't been using the three at the back with these young players. They've been accustomed to play the four. So I'm just thinking you plug them into the current system that we've been playing all the time, and I guess that's what he's thinking, that it would be an easier transition for them.
Yeah, let's get some of the fans in and see what they think concerning that. Here, Jaleel correct him. Memphis Mount wasn't playing six, and here he's saying Jaleel's also saying here Lukaku started United gunning all now till me wait for see he scored 20 goals a season, and then he says Jaleel says Chubs just so he starts at United. And how is he supposed to score 20 goals when you're a manager until he put on weight? All right.
No. He put on the weight for Belgium. Don't come with that. It was because of the World Cup. He put on the weight for
Alright.
Belgium and then came back fat.
corner
Okay.
man, so look like Mr. Potato.
But he
right?
scored goals at the
Tell
World
him again,
Cup.
Joe.
So what's the difference?
It's a different playing style.
Listen,
Oh,
before I
true,
leave,
true.
Good.
right?
Joe gotta leave.
On that United game, before I leave,
Mhm.
Ole is I think Arteta crazy. Ole crazier because me not understand all them changes and adjustments to that team for that Southampton game. Was it
It's
necessary?
baffling. People thought the Matic
Joy,
starting
you
to
lead on
didn't
an
make
attacking
sense.
player. The first up, you leave on an attacking player, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
But then my thing is too personally, I don't think Martial should have even been on the field from the start.
Yeah,
If
but
you
still,
bring
it's
down
an
Martial,
attacking
it
player.
should
You're
have been
looking for a
Martial
goal.
should have been a sub.
Take off on the
Joe,
CDM.
Joe, before
Oh
you leave,
boy.
before you leave on all, Joe, they're talking
Come
about my
on.
$100 million player, but the $85 million player. Has he has a shot on target in the Premier League as yet?
The man have 5 assists. That's what she know.
In the Premier League as yet?
Who we talking about?
Pogba, you talking?
Fuck, but only $85 million player.
No,
We
no.
have.
Monchier price like a high, but we Sancho the man I talk about.
Oh, but he hasn't started again yet.
He over my whole 12 million dog. I thought about 85
That's true.
million.
I think it's 73.
I'm joking, sorry.
Suko is saying Smith Rowe wasn't a standing player for me and Arsenal. Thanks for that, Joe. I know you have to go. Appreciate the commentary, man, and the things that you supported. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Really
Joe.
try to make a difference going forward. Reminds me with the Grealish. I know Smith Rowe for England, man. Smith Rowe for England all the way. All right. O'Neill says, Suka, are we watching the game? Just now, Pepe was giving us problems. Terrier said, Tini need to go home. And Tini had a gate over there instead of a fence. Okay.
Fellas, after the show, I'm going to send y'all a video. Somebody created a video and about that whole Pepe thing. I'm going to send it in the group when we're done.
Okay.
But
Talking about Pepe, last question. Has he justified his price tag as yet?
Oh Lord.
Pepe?
Oh Lord. Of
Yeah.
what was your
No,
people
not
price tag?
I know, right?
But yeah,
Price tag
I'm
over
over
there.
this price tag because teams set the player's price tag based on what the player means to them. Player is worth to them.
But when City does it, it's over
But
the
when
media.
City does
Whoever
nothing,
talk
it's
about City,
across the
what?
board though.
I know, but like everything for even look at the title for this show, 100 million performance.
Yeah, but that's the first time anybody ever talked about a City player's price tag, sir.
Wow.
Who else
Raheem
ever talk about?
Sterling, John
I was
Stones.
talking about it for the whole of last week. So
Who
don't try
was
to
Come
give
talking
me
on.
about
that
it for the whole of
false
last week?
information.
So no, it's just a simple question. I just asked you if his price tag, Pepe's price tag has been justified as yet. He's been in the Prem like what, 3 seasons now?
I answered you. I said no. But
Okay.
It depends on what you mean. He had a good season last year. I mean, Pepe has always been a big part. So yeah, I hope he can get a good gets a good run of games, and you'll see a different Pepe. I really believe so.
Okay, I understand, bro.
Suku
Well, it's
says
not going to be next week though, so.
Pepe started very well to watch Pepe this score this weekend. Pepe started very well too, but a lack of a proper striker nullified the attack. Okay, good point, Sukwa. I want only to explain this because I don't know, maybe y'all can help me. No, why please defend y'all team like y'all didn't have ever eat egg for years and you're allergic to egg and you can have them.
What?
I heard something
Nearly
like
kill
that.
all the
Is
man.
that true? I heard
I
this
don't
story,
know.
Julian.
What?
I
That's who
don't
the
know.
Manchester United fans. So
Yeah,
they say Evra.
they say ever I was eating egg and was allergic. I heard that's on. I think I saw it on Twitter maybe.
I can't neither confirm nor deny. I don't know.
No, but where that coming?
I don't know. So only you can explain
No,
that
he's
to
talking
us.
about the weight with Lukaku when
Oh,
you said no. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah, but
okay.
it's not because he didn't put on the weight for United. He put on the weight for Belgium.
Okay,
Didn't
he
he say
lost
that
it though.
he put on the weight for United?
Terry says, Munchie better bring 200 million for Kane. So, find the 200 million, Munchie. All right, so that's that. We'll see that boy. That happened, boy. That'll be something else.
Financial
That'll be
fair play.
something else. All right. Well, Wolves Tottenham, guys. Wolves Tottenham. Terry, he got his points. Tottenham to win the league.
No, Adama Traore is a fraud once again.
Terry done said so last week. Then Terry sleep, but
But
let's not
Joe,
celebrate.
not
6
You've
Joe.
been
points.
saying that the
Memphis,
whole of last season. Like, come on.
Memphis. I
Tottenham is
see
Tottenham.
Tottenham trying to buy Adama though, 40 million.
Yeah, the man missed another 1v1 dog.
I have to watch the highlight. I didn't see that one.
Well, this is where Moy come in. Moy, your thoughts on the drama?
I didn't even have to say anything now. The
Yeah.
part just big and just good for nothing.
Yup,
But,
as
but,
Suko say, try more than a fraud. I swear to you. No, for somebody come out of La Mesa Academy, how you have no end product? I don't
I
get that.
mean, a lot of people come out of the academy and not all that.
He
history.
can run around academy.
I'm a Bohan Kirkic.
Terry with the facts. Nuno 2 and oh
2-1, man.
Tottenham
Yo,
boy.
I tell
He
you
gonna
now, it's
bring
Jose team still now.
I have a
Nuno gonna
question
bring
for
the
Terry.
title.
I have a question for Terry. To Terry, do you really think that y'all are legitimate title contenders? Yes or no? Tell me
Okay,
what you think,
Terry.
Terry.
Terry, tell us what
You
you think
expect,
about that.
you
Legitimate
really
title
expect him to say
contenders
no?
and that. We
I mean,
expect Terry, as the good analyst that he is, to give an unbiased opinion, right, Terry? We'll see what Terry has to say about that. Let's as he answers that question. Can we legitimately say though that Nuno could bring a title to Tottenham? Anything right now, Tottenham won. Tottenham
The
won
League
Carling
Cup.
Cup, League Cup, and so now
Nope.
I was just say Carling.
The
Remember,
Anything.
League Cup. You
remember
better
that's
try
Pep
aim for the
David.
FA Cup, bro. Try aim for the FA Cup. Try.
You
Then
can
Oh
try.
Arteta might
man.
step
They don't.
in.
They don't have another leg for the Conference League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
they can try win that.
But
Hmm.
in all honesty, I think
Hmm.
Wolves had way more shots than Tottenham in this game, but it
They
just
did.
didn't finish.
You're so right. You're so
Then
right.
you have to check those highlights out. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Wolves were
Yeah,
the better team. I think only you said it here.
Yeah,
way
Wolves was the
better.
better team. They were the
So
better team.
Tottenham get right.
They
yeah.
get way. They
Yeah,
get
they got the
way.
That's what
penalty.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
saying. Yeah, talk about
Wolves were
Okay.
title
dominant that
challenges.
game.
If you watch,
Tottenham
this
playing
is what I'm
nothing.
saying. I'm not sleeping. I can't sleep on Wolves, man. They're a pretty good team. And I want
I
Ruben
mean,
Neves from them.
they're playing
Okay,
United next week.
Josh.
You just relax.
Josh,
That's true.
is it Spurs and Liverpool is basically like in the same column. Like, if you take away Spurs front three, who you have coming
Mm,
off the bench?
good point. Very good
Right.
point. Very good point here. Yeah. Just to read what Terry said, he says, if Troy had a son or Kane ahead of him, Wolves would have won. Yeah, if he passed
Okay.
the ball and not
Okay.
shoot, you could do
If
that.
he
All right.
pass the ball properly.
He can't even
Yeah.
cross.
Sometimes you get on the byline and he whip in one, whoever on the end.
Record
Hopefully
whipping. This
somebody
this
on
guy
them.
actually beats it across the goal for throw in.
Yeah. So you just do. Valencia just do that to
Okay, but
United.
guys, put it maybe we better play around him, guys. you probably can see something because speed kills.
He does.
And if he can get past and then push in a good ball for Kane, Kane scores goals and
That's the
Adama
thing
look
is,
better, he gets confidence.
how often he giving a good ball though? That's the
Daniel
problem.
James,
Mm.
Mm.
Daniel James in a way better team than him. And you see any difference really? Just a slight no. Them two of them on the same
Good
level.
point. Good. Well,
Yeah. So
Daniel
you
James
want me
could
just
probably
black and changa.
No,
as
no,
a
no, no. Daniel James can't beat nobody. Yeah,
no,
let's stop it.
but he can shoot better than Troy. Though
No, he
he can.
cannot. No, he
Yeah, yeah,
He
cannot.
yeah. Oh, no,
can.
for real, Memphis. Come on.
He can shoot better.
I
Have you
believe,
seen
I
his
Daniel,
believe
goals for?
Daniel,
Have you seen his
Daniel,
goals
Daniel
for
James would have
Wales?
scored that one on
that's
one, Memphis.
for
Have you seen his
Wales.
I
goals
believe
for
so.
Wales?
For Wales. For you know,
Yes,
he
but
kicking the ball straight at the keeper.
okay, no, but for real though, be honest, Memphis. You really think that their shooting is on the same level? I have to give
Yes.
Daniel
Nah,
James that.
That's what I'm
nah,
just
Daniel
nah,
James
push
nah,
is a
nah.
better
nothing.
shooter.
Of
Them man just
course,
push
way
and hope.
better.
They do push, and I like you. You're right. They both in a speed merchant, but there's no way with a 1-on-1. I'm expecting Troy to score, but I'd give Daniel James a tap in. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a little finish, a little dink. He's done it before. You know.
Right.
All right. So
You
let me
want
see
to
here.
pile up.
We countering if he comes to Spurs. I see him making a difference. Okay. All right. I think he's talking before about Kane.
Traore, I think.
Traore, yeah. Yeah, but if he comes to Spurs, we will ask him to shoot. All right. Boys
Wow.
say James and Troy on the same level. Okay, all right.
But you disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too.
Traore
I
You
probably better
disagree.
than
disagree.
him.
I disagree with that too.
Traore
I
probably
I
better than
think.
We
him.
disagree
can't even
too.
talk about the two of them. They in a class by themselves. Just the two of them.
I mean, okay, put it this way. Troy did get a chance for Spain, and he didn't do nothing. He get a shot.
I
He did
mean,
do not one thing with the squad.
Wales,
He played.
Spain,
Yeah, he played. He get like a run out.
Wales, Spain.
But when he played for Wales, right? When he played for Wales, he played well. Yeah. Come on, Memphis. Daniel can score way better than it. I know, right? You know, Memphis one feels so. Anyway. Okay. Let's actually touch on the champions. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's actually touch on them, right? Man City, Norwich. Any other comments in this game? We expected Norwich to get the bath. We all said it would happen. We just didn't know who would score. You know, and I know all the City fans in them would, as usual, pep mash up the fantasy. We don't know who's gonna start, you know. But
I
No,
know.
Yo,
Grealish the only person in my team now. There's no
I
way
don't
benching
pick
a hundred
attacking
million dollar
players.
player.
Honestly, when it's come to City, unless it's like not in the middle of the season, I don't pick City players in the starting of the fantasy. Never. Because Pep, Pep is a guy like, okay, we're playing Norwich today, then Arsenal next week. Let me shuffle it up. And if the guys who play against Norwich play good, you're thinking, oh, the big stars coming against
Watch
Arsenal.
out.
You see those same players start
Watch
again.
all the City fan come out of nowhere. Can I win a game?
I know, right? I was just about to say the same thing, but them man come out of nowhere. We didn't see some of
Hello,
these people
not
last
them
week.
man. It's just one of them y'all. Me and Munch has always been here.
We didn't
I
see them
mean,
last week, though, boy. We were last week. That's the thing. We saw you. You're the only one there
Yeah,
last
I
week.
was here. Maybe a comedy can myself.
Yeah,
I'm
continue,
kidding,
Carl.
Munchie. I'm kidding, Munchie. I'm playing with you. All right, but so the City, of course, had to remind the world that they're the best team in the Premier League. All right, so they come out and then knock Norwich for 5. So have they made the statement clear, or should they take their foot off the gas next game and ask them to knock them too?
I think they should
Which
realize that
next
it's
game?
Norwich.
Which
Okay,
next
y'all
game?
stop. I hear y'all coming about this for the whole night, and it's honestly ridiculous talking about City don't play nobody. Last season, United didn't play nobody, and they still get blow. So y'all just stop with the ridiculousness.
You know, we
We
can't say
don't play
that.
anybody, but yet still, everybody in the Premier League has to play Norwich. So what's the point? It's still 3 points. We win 5 now, we still get 3 points. That's why I told you guys last season, Man United knocked Southampton 9. They only got 3 points. So it doesn't matter who you play or how much you score. You only get it 3 points. And that's the
Only
aim.
getting
Hey,
3 points.
Monty got put the teams away, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you gotta
you're
play
getting
more.
3 points. You're getting 3 points weekend, Munchie.
I don't think we get points for practice matches, but I
But
hope we do.
you just say you have to play
Like
nobody
that.
and get the points. No,
Energy,
no, 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 no,
bro.
no. You
Energy.
just say you have to play everybody
Energy.
and get the
Oh
points.
boy.
I'm gonna
Practice
leave this for
match.
Thursday. I'm gonna leave this for Thursday. I'm
That's
gonna leave
true.
this
We
for
leave
Thursday.
fans come back. You gotta hear Montreal Thursday, boy. That's gonna be fun. So we'll come back on Thursday, please, everybody.
The
Let's
man
see.
just say you
So,
have to play everybody and get the points. Now the man talking about Arsenal's practice match.
I said
okay.
everybody.
Man,
I don't think
no,
Arsenal is
Memphis,
somebody.
energy.
Hey,
I am
hey,
going
hey,
literally.
Thursday. Hey, fans, please come Thursday. Thursday's preview is gonna be so sweet.
It's going to be sweet.
If
You know why?
City
Memphis,
actually even
Monchi,
uh, uh,
Monchi, I am putting forward for right now
uh-huh,
5 minutes of
uh-huh.
you on a solo screen, Monchi. Just you alone. For say how we need to see.
Mm,
Come
Yeah, on
Thursday.
Thursday. This is the review. Yeah, on Thursday. No problem.
Right.
No
And
problem.
Thursday you get 5 minutes and you just go, bro.
Yeah.
But all
mm,
just bear in mind, after
Mm-hmm,
Thursday, there's also
mm-hmm.
going to be a Monday show.
Okay, okay, no
And rest
And
problem.
the
my
I
fan
case.
hope
and
you
the
will be
fan
there.
reaction.
Oh,
Yeah,
that too. Because you like
that
skip
too.
those. You like
yeah.
to skip
Yeah.
So
those.
I'm just gonna tell the fantasy players, you guys can when you have one free transfer after today thing.
Hmm.
It's okay to deduct some points. You guys can just put in the whole City team because I know
You only
you'll
allowed
actually
3 City players.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
so.
honestly, Monty, I told Chuck this is the week for everybody to play triple captain on a City player. So y'all
Yo,
be getting a load of
you know the
points.
funny thing is, and the
Wow.
preview, I think Moy said triple captain Lukaku, and the
Nah,
man
no one
go
never said
score.
that. I never said
Yeah,
that.
we all do that. Me and Shaq said so. He always scores in his debut. Always does. That's this thing he does. All right.
Yeah,
Last
that's
game,
why I
guys.
said
Before
2-1 Arsenal.
And you
la,
didn't, you didn't even score a goal for the season yet, big man.
That's what I
No,
mean.
wait,
That's what I mean now. I have a
Memphis,
score.
Leave
I
it to
have
the
a
wow.
score,
preview,
though.
please.
I
Please
have a
don't
score.
leak up.
I'm
Memphis,
trying to
Hey,
don't
move
leak
Memphis.
up
on.
stuff.
I'm trying
Memphis,
to move
don't
on, and
leak.
y'all started
Move on,
drama.
Josh. Move
Memphis.
on, move on.
Hi.
These guys are
Ain't it?
putting
Ain't it?
gravy on
When
the
rain no come
preview.
for a while, you call it a drought, ain't it? But rain go
Yes,
come
Yeah.
sir.
eventually, ain't
And when
it?
he
Hopefully,
come hard.
if he
Isn't it
come,
saying?
if he come,
But I swear to you, I know this is not the preview show, but I honestly
Leave it
really
alone,
want
Jack.
I want
Leave it
Arsenal
alone,
back
Josh.
them. I want Arsenal
Leave it
back yeah, so
alone.
bad, right? I have nothing to do with
On
Man U versus
Saturday,
Man
I mean,
City.
at this point, I just want Arsenal
on
to score a
Saturday, I will
goal.
send you all the video of Shaq how he vexed for the whole night, frustrated,
Yo,
all them
Saturday,
things.
I'm
Play right for Island
saying,
fans.
Saturday, I'm ready for the fan reaction.
Uh,
I don't have church. Saturday, I'm ready for the fan reaction. I'll be there. I'll be there.
okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm watching this game.
All I'm
You
saying,
know,
I will be there.
fan reaction
Come
before I
what
go work
may.
on Sunday
I'm
every day.
hoping that the other city fans that we have here on the panel will also make it because I know some people don't work on Saturdays. But the
So,
last
so
time
um,
they get blown,
okay.
weekend. They don't work on weekend. But the last time we couldn't find them. We couldn't find them.
Mm.
Send the
Call
stream
him.
And you know what?
for the
I'm calling
review
them because
Monday.
it's not
You
more.
can send you can
It's not
send it
more I'm talking.
you can send the stream at 1 o'clock. I'll be on the stream from 1 o'clock till 7:30 on Monday. So you can send it from 1 o'clock on Monday.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, okay. Last game for the night, guys. We're gonna talk about West Ham. Leicester. This game happened today. We mentioned it earlier. West Ham again scored 4 goals. West Ham for top four.
Uh,
Nah.
I, no, I wouldn't say that. But on a
Well,
side
okay.
note, I think they made Lingard look good, not Lingard made them look good. And
Okay.
Hey,
also,
look, the second goal was a bit, because
Oh,
Sion passed back the ball and they got
mm,
a second goal. I think that the red card, I honestly think that the red card was harsh.
it
mm,
really was.
And
he
the
was.
small
I watched
moments
it
in
after.
games, of course, we can say now because it's hindsight, they get four, but
Mm,
small moments in games have an
change
impact on
games.
the outcome. You really
Yeah.
do, we
Yep.
don't know. But they still had to go out and score four, and they did. They still so
Mm.
credit to West Ham.
But to Memphis's point about Lingard, could it just be that Benarama has filled the Lingard spot?
A championship player filling a quote unquote top team player in the league.
Why you saying?
Yeah,
Why you calling him a championship? Why is he a championship player?
Because he just
yeah.
came from the championship.
So what? He's
But
a
he's just a
footballer.
player. He's just a
He plays
player, man.
He's
football.
a baller.
All right, buddy. All right.
Because I mean, think
Hmm.
about
So
it, especially
Lingard,
from a fantasy
so
perspective,
we going
right?
to Lingard as a bench player and so now.
I'll
Yeah.
bench Flavy.
No, but Benarama has been playing excellent
He's a
football
goat.
regardless
Don't
of where
get
he
it
come
wrong.
from. You know, see top six Benarama having a yeah. I mean, like from fantasy perspective, I mean, everybody said put him in your team, and he's had two awesome game weeks. You know,
Yep.
so I mean, give the man his credit. He's doing the stuff that creating those chances and doing what's needed. In fact, if Lingard had stayed, who knows what kind of team they'd have been? Who knows? You know.
Um, one
Ben
point
Rama would
though.
be on the bench.
Yeah, that's true. But what one point though.
Would he? Or
Lingard
did they put
thing, no?
Jesse left? Yeah. Listen.
one point. I see. West Ham wants to sign Kurt Zuma. So if that
Oh, I
not
saw
actually
that.
goes through,
Mm.
that means
Yeah,
they're gonna
if they do
strengthen.
that,
So
yeah, and get rid of Craig Dawson.
they have a show. They have a show.
That's a good point. They have a show.
But
Big up
this
to
is what I was
good.
saying the other day, guys. Sorry, dear.
Yeah.
Chelsea always seems to get money for their players. Hold to the
Yep.
money.
You're so
Zuma
right
going for
about that,
25
Shaq.
to 30 million.
I saw the list of players, Shaq, that their man sell already, and he come up to $98 million they've made from player sales.
Do
They
good
basically
business.
make back.
I can't
They
lie.
made the man make back the Lukaku money. The man done make
Yeah.
back the Lukaku money.
Yep.
They
I
have a lot of
mean,
players too, so that they're able to sell. They have a lot of
mm,
players.
That's the thing. Yeah,
But
Chelsea has hundreds of players on loan all the time, and
Yeah, Chelsea have
those
about
those li-
six.
those little 1 million, 2 million adds up for
mm.
1 million for one
Then
player,
tell me.
and you have 100 players. That's 100 mil.
Zoomers.
Whenever I think Zuma, though, you know what I think about when I think Zuma? Is that video that Pogba battled the man. Yeah, I saw the video of Zuma and Pogba. They were playing for France and in the airplane. And then Pogba videotaped the man. Zuma was there asleep. And Zuma there kissed somebody in his sleep. I don't know who he
Yeah,
was kissing in his
yeah,
sleep.
with the lip, yeah. And Pogba, yeah, I
Pogba.
saw that.
Oh man, that was some funny stuff, boy. I was dying with that. But yeah, if he goes to West Ham though, I mean, as I was gonna say earlier, big ups to David Moyes, man. I mean, everybody saying last year a fluke, and the man team looking good. Team looking good so far. So we'll see. We'll
Oh,
see.
one last point. I heard Memphis say,
Mhm.
get rid of Dawson, but honestly, Dawson is the one who actually is keeping up that West Ham back line. Like he's a
So get
leader
rid of
behind there.
Akbana.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I say Akban is the one doing it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, and they
Now we
still
have
have Diop
okay.
on the bench. Diop is a good player.
All right.
I
Then
think
it's
he's
okay to
going
talk into shot.
Corinthians. I heard he going Corinthians or something like that.
Who?
Yeah, but that wasn't good business though,
William.
because he came on a free. So
Yeah. All
nice try,
right.
nice try, Tukwa.
Yes. So yeah, definitely. Don't forget,
Well,
friends, we'll be giving you some that one.
while we're on William, yeah, so what he did after the Chelsea Arsenal game.
He liked the post,
Come
right?
on.
He liked the Instagram post.
For
The
what?
boss did.
I didn't see that.
He
Once a blue,
celebrated
always a blue.
Chelsea's win.
Yeah. Once a blue, always a blue, you know?
Nothing wrong with that. Good with that.
You just terminate free contract one time, boss.
I
And
know,
play
right,
it up
boy?
so we can go on. So
I mean,
God.
if Xhaka can come back and become captain again, anything is possible.
But he didn't celebrate for other team though, or do them kind of things. You know what I see? Like
Yeah.
Terry is
He's
saying United the biggest flop of the weekend. Yeah? No?
mm,
We
no.
didn't we didn't expect United to drop points. Seriously.
No.
We didn't
Yeah,
expect United.
they should have won.
Monty,
Yeah, but we also
huh?
didn't expect them to
honestly,
lose.
you expected them to drop points?
No,
Banter
I
aside.
no. Honestly, I think they would. I would think they would win. Like they would actually scrape to the win, like
Yeah.
a hard fought 1-0 or hard fought two
Right.
one. But to actually
Yeah.
drop points, it was kind of unexpected.
All right.
Honestly,
What?
Can I ask one more question before we finish?
Go ahead, Sean.
Anybody else frustrated about hearing about Harry Kane and Manchester City straight and
Yes, that was on my list.
the fact that I don't think I've heard Man City actually put in an official bid for Kane. So it's like, what are we talking about? I've
Well,
been
it's been
hearing that they
reported
put
that
in
they
bids,
put in
but
100 million, innit?
I heard
yeah,
that
but
too. I heard
both
they put in
teams,
a bill and it was rejected. Yeah.
yeah, but I heard both teams rejected it. Like it wasn't anything
Yeah.
official. It was just rumors. So I don't know.
Mm.
People are blaming his agent, who happens to be his brother, that the whole thing was just messed up in terms of the setup, and that the way you look at it right now, someone's suggesting that the fans are going to start to turn on Harry Kane eventually. What y'all think about that?
No, I think when
That
he got
needs to
subbed
be
on, they
blamed too.
cheered him.
Not the Wolves fans though.
Yeah, no, but that bit between the Wolves fans and the Spurs fans was
That was funny
hilarious.
though. That
That
was
was
funny
funny.
though. That's what I love about England, man. You get them things
That's why you
back
need
and
the
forth.
fans in the stadium. You
You
know
Man
do,
said
that
that
bro.
kind
man
of
said Harry
come
Kane
on.
cost more than their whole team.
But in all
They're not
honesty,
wrong
I
though.
blame I blame City too because we know the kind of person Daniel Levy is,
Mm,
and it's either you pay the money that he wants up front or you
yeah.
don't get him at all.
Yep. That's how
Okay,
he's been.
and
200
here's the other
mil.
flip side of what I've been hearing is that they had a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, they did.
And
Yeah, that he
what
yeah.
like, yeah, they say right now it look like Levy bottom Kane because they maybe like they shake hands on it or they agreed verbally
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
if 100 million came in, just like Grealish, that they won't stand in his way.
But I think it was 150 though, not 100.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 150, but
I heard that the gentleman's agreement supposed to be in like a contract or something to make sure that it is, and it
Well,
wasn't in or something like
it
that.
should have been in the contract so
Good
that
point.
everybody know Levy and bad man,
Long time.
Levy and
That's
gangster.
Hmm.
Levy isn't
It
a
should be.
gentleman. That's the thing. So Kane should know where he's making an agreement.
Yeah, it's
Make
for
it with
real.
a
How you make
gentleman.
gentleman's agreement? You're right, Munchie.
Yeah, you have to make it a
true.
gentleman. You can't make it with no race, man.
But time day in the transfer window, guys. Time day in the transfer window.
Yeah.
And y'all can just drop a 150 and so we
But
done.
And then
but today
financial
today
fair play.
Josh, today is the 23rd.
Yeah.
Today is the 23rd. I don't think if Tottenham doesn't sell Harry Kane by the 25th, 26th, I don't think he's going because I don't think that's enough time for them to get a replacement.
By next week Monday,
True.
you're
It's
gonna
not
see the
next week,
official
Monday, the window
pictures.
shut.
No, next week
Oh,
Wednesday the
Tuesday,
official.
Oh,
Tuesday the
Hopefully.
31st.
Unless
31st.
they
Yeah.
Yeah, next
unless
week
they
Tuesday.
unless they involve some how, it seemed like I was the Aston Villa were already starting to shop before the Grealish thing was even done.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
but
knew the
as you
money
see,
was coming
Tottenham is
in.
not there. I think Levy really thinks that Harry Kane will stay.
Mm, you're probably right. You're
I
probably
heard
right
Spurs
about
were
that.
looking at Ronaldo.
I heard that
I
too.
saw that.
I
I
heard
saw
that
that.
too. He's not gonna
Guys,
Big up
go.
yourself, Terry. CR7.
why would
Yeah.
he ever want to do that? Imagine Ronaldo and Sonaldo. That'd be crazy.
Oh,
Well, the 150 would definitely cover his wages though. The
okay.
150 from Harry
Talking
Kane.
about Ronaldo, this thing with his offside goal and he getting booked and the goal was
No,
disallowed.
why I don't understand that?
So
They still counted the yellow card.
Yeah, that makes no
yeah,
sense to
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. The
That doesn't
best
make any
the
sense.
best the referee that was voted the best referee in referee history. The big eye shine head guy. What is his
Wow.
name?
I don't
He didn't
remember
begin
his
with
name, but I know
T.
who you're talking. I
I
know who
don't
you're talking.
understand.
Yeah.
But just generally though, I don't understand why is there a yellow card for taking off your shirt again? Is there like a reason?
Yes, you can't take off your kit.
They
Yeah,
can't
I
take
think
off
I've
your
said.
shirt. It's an automatic card. It's an
No,
automatic card.
I know that's the case,
Unless
but
you're
why?
Andres Iniesta.
But why?
That is in the
Because
laws.
it's your kit.
That is in the laws.
I, I
I'm
just don't
saying,
understand what the problem is.
So
You can take
so
off your
so
shirt, put them back on.
so
Anyway,
yeah,
that's
the point I was making is like that guy. He said Cristiano's goal should have stood because
Mm,
how can you call offside on a player where the part that is offside is a part that cannot score a goal? So he said in
true.
his right, he being a referee, that should
You'd
have been
give
a
it.
goal because his hand can't score goals. So if his hand is
Mm,
offside, there's no way like he should have been offside. And I honestly agree with that.
solid point,
Even
Munchie. Solid
even
point.
before the VAR, because like
Mm,
if Maradona, if they had saw that hand of God goal, they would have taken it back because what he scored with his hand. It's
mm,
football. You can't score with your hand. So if my
mm,
hand is out there and I score with my head. So just because my hand is pointed out there and it's beyond the last defender, that means I'm offside when I can't score with my hand and I score with my head. Like they need to do something about that rule, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shock.
But I saw a picture on Twitter for the Wilson's offside. When they zoom in so much to get to see the player's positioning, his boots look so much bigger than it actually is. So how you know you're actually getting the right measurement? You know, I
That's
think
a
that
solid
I,
point.
I believe I believe they should ask the player get the player's shoe size before each match they game.
But
That
they
would help
didn't.
too.
They didn't say that they were going to stop that being
Yeah, I
outside
heard
by
that
like a
too.
it's supposed to
toe
be
or
thicker lines,
something.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And give the
Yeah, the thicker
advantage to the
lines.
I
attack
But the
and
think
thicker
all
I
lines
these
think
stuff.
causing
I
problem.
think they used that in the first week, and in the second week they just forgot about it because some of them offsides weren't outside in the first week.
Mm, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Inconsistency once again.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So that's why that's
after
I
we
was
were
going to say
saying that
something
they
about
did
City,
so
sorry.
good in the first week in terms of refereeing and VAR, they come back the second week and do nonsense.
Yeah. 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 Because they were praising how well he was done in the Euros. If only we could replicate that. You know.
So
All
it's
right.
just
Well.
But
simple.
last question there, Josh.
Just
I really want Munchie to answer this one.
oh my, this guy don't put me on the hot seat. I'm ready.
Who's your
Can I get a
backup if
vowel?
you who's your backup, Munchie, if you don't get Kane? That's the
Liam
question.
Delap.
Just leave it like that.
Well,
Honestly.
my backup well right now, as Pep said after that Norwich game, he spoke to Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Jesus told him, "Hey, I like playing out on the wing." So Pep saying, "Hey, Gabriel likes playing on the wing, so he's gonna play there." So currently, we don't even have a striker per
Liam
se.
Delap.
But yes,
Yep.
even that, Pep even came out and say, even if a striker comes or doesn't come, Leon Diap is going to change with the first game. And honestly, I really like this guy. I've been watching him in the League Two, Premier League Two games. I'm watching his highlights and everything, and he has it. Like when he scored on his debut in the League Cup last season. He has
Yep.
finished. He has a little pace. He's tall. I give him a shot. Why not? If you don't have nothing, use what you have.
Yeah, well, I'm
Agree.
always good for youngsters, giving youngsters a shot, you know. And yeah, big up Sinesta TV AFC, man. You know, big up to you as well, man. And Terry is saying, um, Nesta, Nuno 2-0. All right, Arteta 0-2. Okay, all right. So Terry, yeah, I'll get trolling. Terry with the trolling. Terry feeling good, man. Terry got 6 points. And as Terry said,
And he hasn't
last game.
considered a goal yet.
No, and last game we the man said the man go win the title. So far he closer than all of us here. Okay, so
Yeah,
If the league
make
was
the man
supposed to
feel
yeah,
good.
finish
we
today,
recommend.
Yeah,
if the league was supposed to finish today, he wouldn't win the
Did he
title
even win
because
the
West
now
league?
he's
Ham.
getting up all these
West Ham would
getting
win
up
the league.
for.
It's,
that's
it's
true.
true. Munchie, he
So
perfect for nothing.
yeah, you get about to one now like if he's actually in first. Come on, bro, look at the
Man.
table.
Leave Terry alone, man. Tottenham fans don't have much to cheer about. You know, cupboards in the cabinet. All
Hey,
right.
beef, I can talk, man.
Trust the
Yeah,
process.
trust the process.
Well,
I
That's
can
what
after the
the
talk, man.
weekend, I don't
process.
think y'all have any more trust now. So
Truth would say what process?
Oh boy! But in light of that, make sure everyone is here on Thursday. The previews are going to be sweet. You know, of course, everybody's looking forward to the Arsenal Man City game.
And
That's the
Friday,
highlight.
too.
And Friday as well too. What's happening Friday? Oh
what happened
yes,
Friday?
Friday. Oh yes, true. That's true. Forgot. We have our special show on Friday. All right, and of course we'll be advertising it throughout the week so you guys know what it's like. So Thursday and Friday, 7:30. Make sure you mark it in your calendars. It's gonna be great. You know, Adam fans, we're doing
Watching
more
on the
and
outside.
more things. All right, so be there. You don't want to miss Friday, everyone. Don't miss Friday night. It's going to be funny. Okay, so
Be
be
there
there.
Every time,
Thursday,
2 o'clock.
but Thursday is going to be a bash leading up to the Friday. Don't miss
That's
Thursday.
true.
Plenty,
So yeah,
plenty clips,
back to back.
plenty clips. We love clips around here. Say it with
We
your
love
chest.
petty
More
nonsense
than
too. All right. Well, thanks to all the fans that commented tonight, and for everybody that will watch the show after this. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and tell everybody about Island fans and what we're doing here. Thanks a lot, fellas, for everything that you said, and then see everybody again on Thursday. Have a good evening, everybody.
Pick up yourself, man.
Thank you for watching Island
Yeah, this
Fans.
soft man.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.